We're going to go play some Airsoft. If you read this title in Professor Farnsworth's voice from Futurama, give yourself 5 bonus points because you earned it. Everybody does it subconsciously. Everybody that's watched Futurama, they see that phrase and it kind of just. But we're not here to talk about TV. We're here to talk about some really good news. This is going to work out much better now because I wasted $80 on camping gear because I managed to basically charisma check my dad and not get kicked out now. So I have a tent for throwdown and all that stuff. Cool. I'm probably just going to buy a sleeping bag anyway because I already bought most of the shit. So what's one more thing to add to the list? Because perfect. My buddy bought me a bag of tobacco and a box of tubes the other day. Incredibly happy. What I'm not super happy about is that I don't have a lot of ammo to go play Airsoft. And I only have the Glock. I've only got the Elite Force Glock 17, so I'm going to be pistoling it up today. 42 or 44 shots. I think it's 21 plus 1, so 22 shots. So 44 shots. God, it's going to be a lot of running today. Not really looking forward to. But another good bit of news is since the car company has refused to pay the $6,000 storage bill that's outstanding, my dad's going to hook me up like a G and go pull a mechanic's lien out on this fucking car. Yeah, the Focus. Why? Because it's a thing he can do legally. I looked it up because he brought it up. And I'm like, sure, why not? And if I win this thing from the court case, I'm going to sell it for $2,000. I've already looked at a car up the road from my buddy Dan. And it needs work. And it would need to be towed here. And then I would need to have it towed to a repair shop to have it fixed with the money I'd have from selling this car for $2,000. Or just trading somebody this beater and being like, tell you what, you give me $800 and you can have this. Throw the keys at him, say have fun, and run the fuck away. Because one of my things is going to be in court. It's like, Your Honor, this car became terrifying to drive. Terrifying. Like anything over 30 miles an hour and something starts shaking around trying to brake. This after the idler pulley and serpentine belt exploded on the car. If you don't know what those parts are, I mean, I could lean over and pop the hood and just be like, hey, here's a demonstration of what broke. But it's much easier for me to walk back inside and show you what's left of those parts because the broken parts I freaking kept since November. Or I'm sorry, October. After Apollo Rising. And I've talked about this on the channel before. The Apollo incident, as I call it. And a few people think it's a funny story. A few people it's a sad story and it makes them angry. I think it's a little bit of both. That was a depressing drive back to Michigan. The entire reason I came outside was for my combat. And the entire reason I came outside was for my combat boots. Because they were in the trunk of my car for some freaking reason. Oh, I know why they were there. Because the last time I played Airsoft, I just kind of moved the stuff from my buddy's trunk to my trunk instead of dragging it all in the house because I was dead tired. Freaking exhausted. Oh. Okay. Ugh. Everything tastes a little weird. Might be getting sick again. Hooray! Just my luck, man. Just my luck. G&G's down. I can get $20. If I can get $20, my friend said if I mailed it to him, he would get it up and running and fixed before throwdown. He would basically move it up to his number one priority on the list. He knows how tight my funds are, and he has a bunch of stuff laying around. Also, I feel like an idiot because I tried to mow the lawn yesterday because my dad wanted me to do that. As coming back, and I wasn't paying attention, and in the yard was a perfectly good dollar. and now it's in pieces. Well, one's a nice solid chunk gone off, but I ran over a freaking dollar, so I'm gonna have to tape that up later. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do that on today, but I decided against it because what time is it? 9:30. Yeah, my buddy's gonna be heading out from TC here anytime now. Now, where are those busted parts? Here we go. Is that it? It looks like it. Yeah, that's part of it. And I mean part of it. It broke into two parts. And if the other part's not here, I'm going to be pissed because I was saving that for a reason. Where did it go? God dang it. I think he just picked shit up and threw shit. I came back the other day after not being here for like 6 or 7, like damn near a week. And my room was surprisingly clean, and the freezer was no longer screaming at me. The freezer thing got stuck on like some door alarm crap, and it wasn't working right. So we're going to come over here in front of this little chest crate here. Welcome to Mechanics Hour with Lobo. This is your idler pulley. This is located on the side of your engine, usually near your belts, like your serpentine belt, which this belt literally split in half. The other half is somewhere around here. I have no idea where, but that half broke in half. The other half of the missing piece of this broke in half off of this, and then it split again, and you could pull it apart and stretch it all the way across. That's not supposed to break like that. I did not put that many miles on that car when I got it. Like, this was coming back from Iowa. I was in southern Michigan from Iowa and back. It was like 780 miles or 800 miles. I was like, because I stressed the fact that I needed to drive this car to Iowa. Stressed it. I'm like, if I was to jump in this car in the next 2 weeks and say, I'm driving to Burlington, Iowa, would this car make it there and back? And dude swore up and down it would. So I signed all the fucking paperwork. But you'll notice there's nothing in here. There's supposed to be stuff in here. There's supposed to be bearings and a rubber gasket piece that hides the ball bearings. Both of these parts broke doing 80 miles an hour on the freeway. So I'm going to try to talk to the court about bringing these in. Like, I mean, the belt... yeah, that's going to be a hard one to sell. This is going to be the hardest to sell. Why? Because it's a big chunk of heavy metal. I have no idea how I'm going to ask the court about this, to be totally honest. I'm going to be like, so I have some evidence for the court. It's a pretrial. I don't care. This isn't going any further than pretrial. I ain't dealing with it. We're literally just going to snip this in the butt in pretrial. And be like, I will settle in court. Take the lien off the car and give me $1,000. Because it's the difference from what you're suing me for to what we're countersuing you for storage. And now the mechanics lien's coming into play. So, hooray. I also plan on getting a haircut here relatively soon. Probably next weekend. I might even dye it again. Who knows? My buddy's like, you should dye your hair. I'm like, you know what? It's been a while. I do it on occasion, but it has to be, it's usually a spur of the moment thing I regret for like 6 months. My blonde comes out so hard. When I dyed my hair black forever ago, about 4 to 6 months after I used this hair dye, I had blonde streaks growing back, like just fighting their way back through the dye. Because my blonde just like doesn't want to stay dyed. It doesn't. So there was this weird period of time where I had black hair with blonde highlights and like they were streaks and it looked amazing. But let's see, what do we got here? I need to put a lid on that green gas. There's my other green gas. Everything's everywhere, man. He moved a ton of stuff. It flusters me a bit. I don't know how to feel about this. But at least my gun bag's relatively untouched. I don't have a lot of ammo. This is unfortunate. Yeah, I'm usually not this talkative in the mornings, but airsoft day, and I don't have to worry about sleeping in a tent anymore. So I'm not super. Why is this random shit in here? Like, that's an airsoft charger. Oh, that's my G&G charger. That's not what I'm bitching about. This one. What is this mini Maya connector doing in here? No, stop it, stupid dang thing. What is this? Don't ever trust these kinds of chargers. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Never trust them. And there she is, my Elite Force Glock 17. Look at that, she's so pretty. She's got a slow leak, and I'm a bit upset about it, but it's like, trigger response on it is good. That's all that matters for me. I like it, it kicks good, and it sounds sturdy. So I'm sold on it. Alright, now where the heck is the cap to this green gas? Because if I don't see it here in a minute, I'm kind of going to lose my mind. Here it is. And I have to rotate my device. Alright, we're going to rotate the camera back. Did I get it? There we go. Sweet. So, my rifle's out for the count currently. It's unfortunate. Somebody will loan me a rifle. I just gotta get or find, or hope somebody will give me ammo like last week or last time, likely. But yeah, so I'm gonna end it here because I gotta get ready for airsoft and text my ride and make sure he's up and awake because he said he was leaving his house at around 10. So we should probably message him and see if he's conscious and in the world of the living yet. Meanwhile, I have trash to throw away. Dishes are all done. I'm happy. I didn't wipe the counter down yet, but I probably should real quick. But yeah, tons of stuff to do. So, if you're in the Cope-Mish, Michigan area, Traverse City Paintball Extreme Field, North 1 Road, Cope-Mish, or Traverse City Paintball Extreme Cope-Mish Field or something. I can't remember the exact name of it. I think it's like TCP Extreme Paintball Park in Cope-Mish, Michigan on North 1 Road, just outside of Mesick. So yeah, check that field out. I think I might wear this to the field today just for a bit. Why? Because my ego is showing. Yeah, this is the OG Gen 1 Lobo Gaming t-shirt. There's none of these other ones. There's no other ones of these. And this one has been through heck and back with me. And that's why it's got the 01 in a tribal styling on the back. My favorite shirt. I want to get it remade and get the art redone and make another one, make a Gen 2, and start making them and start selling them. But I have a plan about that. UPS is looking for part-time workers, so I'm going to try applying once I can remember my UPS My Jobs password, because I freaking forgot it. I've applied to UPS like 5 or 6 times. Seemingly they don't want to call me back. But yeah, guys. So, not getting kicked out. Still going to court. Gonna try to win the car, sell the car to make money, get a different car, and then spend $400 or $500 US on a beastly airsoft rifle. I'm thinking the ARP 5.56, the H&K 416C, which I'd really like to get. Put a flat trigger in it, R-Hop, Type 4 barrel, Crytek 30K motor. I'd beef that gun up. I'd have the spare money to do so, and being like, after kind of everything that I went through, if I can actually get rid of this car, my conscience will be so much better off because I won't have to worry about that car anymore. It's been an eyesore to me, and I hate it. My friend's like, why don't you just paint it gray? Because I don't want to paint it. I want it gone. That's why $2,000 is $2,000 is my minimum on that. Like you won't get me below 2. It's worth 33 or 34. And it needs like 1,400 worth of work, so that's like 1,900 around Blue Book. It's like it said it was like 19 to 22 private party with damages, and you can go through and check whatever, and checked up the list of what stuff was wrong. And it's like, yeah, 2,000 private parties, a fair offer, and I'm like, cool, that's what we're gonna get for it. But definitely thank you guys for tuning in. Everybody who's been, especially the local people who have started following me. That's awesome. Like we have a small local fan base here now. 2 people. I cannot for the life of me remember their names. But you know who you are. Because I came into that gas station in Mesig one day after an airsoft game, and we got talking about airsoft, and I pulled out my PayPal card to pay. And she's like, oh, you have a PayPal card? And I'm like, yeah, I do YouTube, and I have a PayPal account. I claim my YouTube as an LLC, as a business, so I could get the business card. Because this is at a time when PayPal didn't just go, here's a debit card you can use for your account. No, you had to have a business account. So I'm like, when was this? This had to be like 18 or 19-year-old me, maybe even 20-year-old me, going, yeah, all right, this sounds like a good idea. And so I signed up for it. And I got it. Get cash back all the time. Heck, there was even times where I'm expecting to be broke for days, and then my cash back, I'll put like $1.50 in my account so I can drive up into Manton and go get I don't know, a can of refried bean and some rice from the store, and just be like, this is my dinner. This is my dinner now. A lot of simple meals like that lately. It's been a struggle. But I think we came out all right. Ish. Maybe. We'll see. Some parts of the mental state may be irreparable, but that's fine. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But until next time, this has been Vix with Lobo Gaming, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.